Hello everyone, it's Adrian and you're welcome back to the channel where I talk about my unfiltered thoughts and opinions that nobody asked for. If that sounds like something that you're into, like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into today's episode. You know what's funny? What's funny is the fact that today I almost didn't want to record this episode. Let me explain. I'm just not, let me say, I was not having the best day today, okay? Things were just not going my way. Things were going south. I was not in a good mood, and I was like, dude, I know I'm supposed to record something today and like put it out, but I'm just not in a good mood and I don't want to do it. I don't feel like I want to do it because I don't want to record something and like have all this negative energy radiating through the mic and people can like feel that. I don't want that. That was my excuse, by the way, because I did not want to record this because I was not in the good mood. But then I was sitting in my room rearranging some things and I was like, didn't you say that you were going to record this today? Because yesterday I didn't record anything. So today I was supposed to record this and you're just going to postpone it because you don't feel like it and you're not in a good mood, and your excuse is you don't want the people to feel your negative energy radiating. Like, that's such a dumb excuse, and it got me thinking and coming back to sometimes not having motivation, trying to still be consistent even when you don't feel like doing certain things, and basically just be staying true to your word. And I did promise myself that I was supposed to put a certain number of videos, not really videos but more like episodes out there for you guys in a month, and that's what I've been doing for the past months, for the past 2 months, and that's what I want to keep doing. But also today I was just not feeling it. I was not in a good mood. But then it got me thinking. I was like, it doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter if you're in a good or bad mood. If you said you were going to do something, you better do it. Like, Adrian, you better get up and do it. It doesn't matter if you're like in a bad mood, you don't feel like it, you have to put something out, okay? You're not going to feel motivated all the time. Sometimes you're just going to feel down and you will not want to put something out there. And you can apply this to anything. Like, if you're something that you're working towards or something that you want to be consistent at and just keep doing, whether it's goals, New Year's resolutions that you set like last year and you wanted to do more of this year. I mean, it can be anything. It can be, I don't know, eating healthier, reading more books, working out, praying more, or getting rid of bad habits, and so on. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can apply this to anything. And you've been in this space right now. I mean, we're in March. You've been in this space where you're kind of slacking a little bit. You know, you're not being consistent anymore like you used to be. Like me, like the past 2 months I've just been consistent, even like last year. But this March is just like all over the place, and I was just not having the best day. And I was like, you know what? I have to put something out there. It doesn't matter if I feel like it or not, because there are days where you're not gonna feel like doing it. You're not gonna feel like eating healthy, working out, or reading, or putting something out there, or going on a walk or a run or whatever. And you're gonna decide to like take a day off and so on. But then the next day something is gonna happen, and then you're gonna be like, okay, I'm in a bad mood now. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm gonna postpone it and do it the next day, and so on and so on. And you're just gonna find yourself in this place where you get nothing done. Okay, you get absolutely nothing done because there will always be something or some kind of inconvenience that comes into place where you don't feel like doing something and putting something out there, whether that's work, school. Again, it doesn't matter what it is. You can apply to anything. And you postponing and not wanting to push through that after saying that you were going to be consistent and you not keeping that word to yourself and just breaking that promise to yourself is just so disrespectful to yourself. Also, I feel like something that builds confidence, at least for me, something that I've realized is that when I say I'm going to do something and then I do it, I feel more confident. I feel more confident than I felt before. But if I say and I make a promise to myself like this year or this month I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but then I end up not doing it, I always have this like weird feeling. It's almost like I start to lose respect for myself. It's like I would lose respect for somebody that said like I'm gonna do this for you or we're gonna do this, but then they don't end up doing that, and they don't keep their word. I start to lose respect for them. It's the same thing with myself. If I don't do something that I said that I was gonna do, the same thing happens, and that's just not something that I wanted to happen. I'm someone who likes to keep my word and keep my promise. And today I almost didn't do that. I almost did not do that because I was just not feeling the best. So if you're listening to this, this is your reminder. Dude, if you already have all these goals set up for this year and all these New Year's resolutions, and it's like March now, and you've put all of it to the side, you don't want to do it, you get back to it. If it's that book, pick that book back again. Start reading. If it's going on a walk, start going on walks. I mean, it doesn't matter if you don't feel like it. You can just do it for at least like what, 5 minutes, then come back home, then do it again for like 10 minutes, and so on. It doesn't matter. You don't have to do it for long. The thing is, you just have to be consistent with it. You just have to be consistent with what you're doing, and that motivation isn't always going to be there. You're going to feel motivated sometimes, and sometimes that will fade away. You can't really rely on that because it's something that comes and goes. So sometimes you'll not feel motivated and you will not want to do something that you say you were going to do. You will not want to be consistent and you will want to break your promise because it's the easiest thing to do. But I'm here to remind you that we need we need to stay on our Zoom and do the things that we said we were gonna do. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's big or small or if it's serious or not that serious. That's not the point. The point is you said you were gonna do it and you have to do it. Okay, you have to keep your promise. I don't care if you're gonna go to the gym for like 5 minutes and just stretch. If that's like your goal and that's what you want to do more, you need to stick to it. You need to stick to it. It's not going to be easy. Sometimes you're just going to feel like, man, I don't want to do it. I give up. I don't want to do it. I was not in the right mindset when I made that promise, and I was feeling so motivated, and now that whole feeling is gone. That whole motivation is basically gone, and I don't want to do it. I'm gonna throw it to the side and I'm gonna go to bed and do nothing. Dude, come back to reality, come back to your goals, get back to it. It doesn't matter. If you don't feel like it, you better get the hell up right now, right freaking now as I'm speaking, and go do that thing that you said you were gonna do. That one goal that you said you were gonna do more of, go do it now, okay? I'm here right now. I almost didn't make it. I almost didn't want to film this. But again, I remembered that I made that promise to myself, okay? I was going to put this out there. I'm going to put all these episodes out there. And today I was supposed to do the same thing, looking at my calendar, but I wasn't feeling like it. But then I remembered, like, remember the promise that you made to yourself, and you better get up right now and go record it. I don't care what you put out there. Look on your calendar, look at what you're supposed to put out, get the mic and start recording something, okay? And this is a reminder, okay? This is a reminder. I know it's March, it's getting cold. People don't want to do the things that they said they were going to do anymore. Everyone is just like throwing it all to the side, like, okay, I don't want to do that anymore. Get back to your work, okay? Get back to your work. Get back to what you said you were gonna do right freaking now. I don't want to be like that, like one of those motivational speakers that I honestly find super cringe and are like, get up, you need to keep pushing and keep doing your goals. You said you were gonna do it. Don't give up. I mean, I find that really cringe, and I don't want to be one of those guys, but honestly, I feel like I'm turning like that. Not only to myself, but also to you guys, because that's how much I care about you, okay? I'm not alone on this. You better go out there and do something. Do something. You're not gonna feel good all the time. You're not gonna feel motivated all the time. But you know what? It's those little baby steps that you take every single day towards accomplishing your goals that count. It's not the big days or those days where you show up and you like do loads of work. No, it's those little moments and those little hours and minutes that you put into doing something. They add up. Once you put those together, they add up. So please get on your Zoom, read that book, eat that salad. I mean, I don't know what your goals are, but you know what I mean. Get back to it. It's so easy to just like give up and go back to your old ways and your bad habits, but remember the promise you made to yourself. And the more you do the things that you said you were gonna do, the more you're gonna respect yourself, the more other people are gonna respect you, and the more you're just gonna have this inner confidence that nobody can try to like play with or try to like ruin for you, because that's you. You know what you do. When you say you're gonna do something, you do it. So please get back on your Zoom, read that book, eat that salad, go on that walk, drop those bad habits down. We're in this together. Even when you don't feel like it, just do it, even if it's for a few minutes, okay? I feel like I'm now just repeating myself at this point. But yeah, that's today's episode. That's what I wanted to talk about. But another one is coming very, very soon. So stay tuned. Like if you enjoyed this or if you're on the same boat as me. And like always, I love you guys. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.